Cadillac XT4 was never supposed to become a threat to German luxury SUVs. But now insiders are saying this compact Cadillac might be the car quietly stealing buyers away from BMW, Audi, and even Mercedes. And the craziest part is, there's one hidden detail about the XT4 that most people completely overlook until they drive it for themselves. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll understand why that one detail could either make this SUV an absolute bargain or Cadillac's biggest gamble yet. Because on paper, the XT4 almost sounds too simple to compete, a compact luxury. Crossover with a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine doesn't exactly scream excitement in a world full of aggressive German engineering and futuristic electric SUVs. But Cadillac knew exactly what it was doing here. Instead of trying to build the fastest SUV in the segment, they focused on something most luxury brands forgot a long time ago, making a car people actually enjoy living with every single day. And that changes everything. The first thing you notice about the XT4 is the attitude. Cadillac designed this thing to look sharp, aggressive, and expensive without going over the top. The vertical LED lighting instantly gives it presence on the road, and from certain angles, it honestly looks more premium than SUVs costing thousands more. That's important, because luxury buyers care about perception just as much as performance. And Cadillac understands that perfectly. But here's where things start getting interesting. Slide inside the XT4, and suddenly the entire personality changes. Instead of feeling cold and overly digital like some competitors, the cabin feels warm, clean, and surprisingly practical. Cadillac blended modern technology with physical controls in a way that actually makes sense. You don't have to fight giant touch screens just to change the climate settings while driving. Everything feels designed around the driver instead of designed for a showroom photo. And honestly, that's becoming rare in modern luxury cars. Now, let's talk about performance, because this is where a lot of people underestimate the XT4. Under the hood sits a turbocharged 2.0-liter engine, producing enough power to make daily driving feel quick and effortless. No, it's not trying to be a track monster. That's not the point. The real magic is how smooth and confident it feels in normal driving situations. Whether you're cruising through the city or merging onto the highway, the XT4 delivers power in a calm, refined way that makes long drives incredibly relaxing. And surprisingly, the suspension tuning deserves serious credit. Cadillac somehow managed to make the XT4 comfortable without making it feel soft or disconnected. Many compact luxury SUVs either ride too harshly trying to feel sporty or too floaty trying to feel luxurious. The XT4 sits right in the middle. And that balance is exactly why so many people walk away impressed after a test drive. But here's the twist. Nobody talks about enough. The XT4 might secretly be one of the smartest luxury purchases in America right now. Why? Because depreciation changes the game completely. While German rivals often cost a fortune to maintain after a few years, the Cadillac XT4 can sometimes deliver nearly the same luxury experience for significantly less money. And buyers are starting to notice. That's why used XT4 demand has quietly been climbing among younger luxury shoppers. Now, before I reveal the one hidden issue Cadillac still hasn't fully solved, take 2 seconds to subscribe and like the video, because this next part explains why some buyers absolutely love the XT4 while others end up regretting it. Here's the reality. The XT4's biggest strength is also its biggest weakness. Cadillac focused so heavily on comfort, design, and everyday usability that hardcore enthusiasts may find it lacking personality compared to rivals like the BMW X1 or Audi Q3. Those SUVs feel more aggressive and sporty in corners. The XT4 feels calmer, more mature, more relaxed. And depending on what kind of driver you are, that could either feel luxurious or slightly boring. But Cadillac knew exactly who this SUV was for. This isn't meant to be a racetrack crossover. It's designed for people who want luxury without stress. people who care more about comfort, quietness, technology, and value than shaving half a second off a cornering test. And when you judge the XT4 from that perspective, it suddenly makes a lot more sense. The technology package also deserves attention because Cadillac packed this SUV with features buyers actually use. Wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto Advanced, safety systems, driver assistance tech, premium audio, and a massive infotainment display all help the XT4 feel modern without becoming overwhelming. And unlike some competitors, Cadillac's interface is surprisingly intuitive. You get luxury technology without needing a tutorial every morning. And then there's the road presence. This is something spec sheets can't measure. The XT4 carries itself with confidence. It has that unmistakable Cadillac identity that still turns heads, especially at night with those dramatic lighting signatures. In a parking lot filled with identical crossovers, the XT4 actually stands out. That matters more than people admit. Now, remember the hidden detail I mentioned at the beginning? Here it is. The Cadillac XT4 isn't trying to beat German SUVs at their own game. It's playing a completely different game altogether. While rivals chase extreme sportiness and complicated tech, Cadillac focused on making an SUV that feels effortless to own, comfortable to drive, and premium enough to make buyers question why they'd spend thousands more elsewhere. And honestly, that strategy might be exactly why the XT4 continues to surprise people who underestimated it from the start.